Hello, you joined me back playing Railroad again as British Rail, so I'm going to show you how to set up a timetable today. So first thing you got to do is you got to go to settings on the company manager, click features, and you got to tick the timetable box so you can see I've got an extra ledger here. So if you untick it, it hides it. Tick it, you get it back. So that's what you need to bring it on. And timetables will tend to concentrate passengers to that particular time any times you sort of run. So create a new timetable, open timetable, we'll edit the timetable. So what we're going to do is go to the timetable, add a train. I'm going to call this 1CX0, and we're simply just going to tick the two boxes. This runs Whittier to Ela, and will depart at 7:30, let's say, and then we'll arrive at 7:40. Good 10-minute run. Then we'll add its service coming back. So you can put whatever name you want. So you want to set this to eastbound. So basically westbound is going from Sylvia to Andrews. Eastbound goes from Andrews to Silver. We'll select the same station again because we only have two stations. So we'll depart at. We'll have a 20-minute stop and arrival 10 minutes later. I'm also going to add a couple more trains. So I'm going to add a 10 o'clock train and then an evening train. So I'll say 10 o'clock. This is in 24-hour format. It does give you an estimated time to travel, so 5 to 6 minutes, which sounds about right. We'll just have this arrive 10 minutes later. I'll add an eastbound equivalent. You can give it whatever name you want. I just feel like giving it these style ones. Set it to eastbound. Automatic sphere, which is great. This is going to be a 10:30 train. It's going to arrive 10 minutes later. So that warning there was just saying, but we got plus 5 minutes. And I'm going to add an evening train at 5 o'clock. And I'll return. These timetable might need to change once we start getting a few more stations, but because obviously we've got a bit of a turnaround time. But you can save this to disk, clear the timetable, load from disk load, predefined for starter. So what I'm going to do is just apply this timetable. So you can see I've updated my timetable. Now, train just has to basically be here. What we're going to do is we're going to load passengers for Ela and copy it to coupled. So this will share them between the two cars. So we want to depart Ela at 7:30 basically. Not sure if we can actually assign it. We'll just stick it with it manually now. Generally means you gotta stick to this timetable for the passengers for now. Yeah, I can't just run this on their own. Be nice if they could, but not really a feature yet. So we're gonna just wait a little bit. Can also skip time. So we'll just wait 5 minutes. 4 times. I will just load the passengers up. Now what I'm going to do is, because I am going to let the AI drive this. Actually a bit of a shame this station actually isn't in the loop, but it is what it is. So Control F puts down a fusee, so that'll let the AI to basically just run between these 2 points. The same here. So I can just let the AI just run this if needs be. Although have multiple stops, the AI will actually with the passenger train, if the objective's ticked, the station, it will let you. It will just stop at them and then unload and load as needed, which is quite useful because you can just leave it running as long as all the points are set. It'll just go from one end of the line to the other, happily stop and start at each station. You don't actually get penalised if you don't follow the timetable as such. It's just that's when most of your passengers will gather around that time, so you'll see in a few minutes these passengers might start gathering. We'll have a full train hopefully. And then I can always skip to 10 o'clock, but there's not really much more we could do for this day. Yeah, these logs aren't quite loaded yet, but I mean they're half loaded. Once they're fully loaded, we could always replace them in Whittier. Yeah, sawmill. But we'll just wait a couple of minutes and see if the train's full. So, no train hasn't filled up yet, but we'll have a look. So we'll run this to a Ealer and back, and then we'll probably just move the train down from Connolly, and then leave it at that. So, have a look at the bridge. Tell there's a bit of a bridge here, but it's obviously not usable yet, so it should probably be our aim is to get back to Bryson, I think. It's 1:30 now, yeah, so it's time we got going. First of all, I will take the handbrake off this loco. And then we'll watch the AI drive it. Give it 30 mile an hour. So the AI is probably a little bit less efficient than driving by yourself, but obviously you can have an AI driving along the track while you're doing another job. In this case, we're too early in the game to really have a need for the AI to do it, but let's give it a chance to just talk about a few things, I think. You can see the AI did get up to 30 mile an hour quicker than I did. That was interesting. It looks like it's got a bit of the brake applied. It's a bit weird, but just lets us go and have a look around a bit. The scenery is quite nice. I do quite like the scenery on this. Wish we had a few more buildings, but it's still early access, so I'm kind of a bit more forgiving. So they've been adding various buildings for various industries, so I'm not really going to complain too much. And what we'll check again, we'll check the logs. Not quite at 2 logs yet, so it'll be a little bit longer. Have a look around here. So they're going to be a while unloading at tier 1. But yeah, it's quite nice having all these little buildings. It helps bring the map to life. Like I said, just wish we had a few more. A little like village. What if to change Bryson? But we'll wait for the train to get over here. Back. We're almost at Ela. See, it only took us about 5 minutes to get here. It's about what the timetable suggested it would. See the train slowing down in itself. I'll just pull up to the fusee right here. It might be interesting actually to try the AI in waypoint mode. See if it'll run round. What I'll do is I'll let this empty, push it into here, and then run the loco around with the AI. So I'll just dig into manual mode. We'll let the passengers empty first. Yeah, I do really love the oh look, that's the brake cylinder. That's the brake cylinder. That's nice. I wonder if we did this with the brake. Maybe it's the other brake we gotta try. Yes, oh look at that. Look at that attention to detail. Oh, that is really nice. Oh yeah, because it probably made the train wiggle. It stopped it from unloading. So let it finish unloading, but that's a very nice touch. You got to give it to their the modeling team and animation team. They did a really good job on this. The trains themselves are just exquisite. Far better than I think in any other game I've really played. I'll clear this fusing. And I'll move this forwards into there and then get the train to run around. Well, we will be pushing then, but do you know what? Maybe I'll do this at maybe I'll actually do it at Whittier. I'll just select Whittier, copy the consist. What I'll just do is I'll put another fusee back down there. So hopefully all the passengers have kind of gathered up, given we said it'd be a bit hot. What time did we say? So we'll consult the timetable. Said actually we said we'd leave at 8:10. So what we'll do is skip time at 8, so we'll skip the time a bit. So we'll skip 15 minutes. 5. Just get back up on the train, locomotive itself, and train is actually loaded here. Maybe we'll jump on this one. Let's have a look there. There's the brake cylinder. Have a look at the motion gear on this while it's going. But that's almost time to go. Yeah. That train will actually even stop actually. So I'm supposed to select this train. There we go. Release the brakes. Take off the handbrake. Stick it in reverse, and then off we go. It's just going on gravity because it's on a hill. So then what we'll do is we'll stick the brake on gently, so it doesn't gather too much speed. That into road. It's going reverse, doesn't it? And then set 30 mile an hour. Whittier has its fusee there, so we can jump back onto this locomotive. And what we'll do is we'll set the points for us. So we'll set them like this. Point, point, point. Yeah. So you can see I've got no throttle here. We're just rolling down the hill. Just have to apply the brake to stop going over 25 at some point. So apply a light bit of braking. So that's the sun though. Oh, press 3 takes you down. Have a look and see if the gear on. Yep, see we've got the motion gear here. Properly camming as well and working up and down. That's the attention to detail in this is absolutely brilliant. I wish more train games had things like this. It's also nice they added a little flap that goes over the top of the chimney of the funnel. So these were basically used because a lot more American locomotives would tend to be left outside, as opposed to British locomotives, which would tend to be left in a shed, even if it was just like a corrugated iron sort of shack or something like that. So basically, they would cover the funnel, stop water from basically going down it and into the locomotive and causing havoc inside. So I'm going to apply a bit more brakes as we're about to gain speed again. This site's the site of L1 for logging. Although at the moment it doesn't say we can unload it here, we know it's going to go to East Whittier sawmill. So we'll just pre-position this train ready for tomorrow. Hopefully by the time we've got the logs in place, our passenger train will almost be ready. Then we can skip a day. Look, that's where this loco's front class lights are. Oh, interesting. Can also open the roof hatch, so because it might be a bit hot in there. But we're gonna blow the train down or load because I've realised I've just only got to 30 miles an hour. That's why I can hit the flanger squealing. So what we don't want to do, we don't want to have a derail. That would be embarrassing. I mean, it'd be typical British Rail. In fairness, British Rail wasn't that bad. It just made some bad choices, and then was sort of underfunded. Oh yeah, that notion gear there, look, see it rocking in sync with the wheel. Same with this bit of the valve gear itself. There's the that's the dynamo, I'm assuming, on the locomotive for powering the lamps. Yeah, our train's just about to get into Whittier. Would be nice though if we had some little shunting locomotives for some of the yards, like quite small ones. I know there's the 060 switchers, but it's like a 10 locomotive, an actual like sort of something like an S160 kind of style. I'm not going to ask for anything British because it's completely out of scope of this game. If they ever do British stuff, I'd hope they just stick in an expansion pack because I'd willingly throw money at them for this. But the game as it is should just stay with American locomotives. I'm fairly sure they've got things like the Porter, you know, the S160. There's going to be other shunters that would fit quite well for some of the yards. So we'll just get this in the yard. No, $29. $29 is $29. I could almost afford to get the first stage of that bridge done, but I wouldn't have enough money to then afford the coal without needing maybe another passenger run. Yeah, we could always just skip the day, that'll be fine. I think you have to wait another day for this to be delivered, so it is what it is. We'll position this to see what the AI is, see how many passengers we got. We should have no passengers really at it's at the timetable until 10 o'clock. I suppose if we ran another one, we'd have to make another $150 basically. Well, then there's a war about, so it might be worth just skipping the day for this, and then stop the locomotive. Or just push this back into the siding. At least this will be ready for the next day. So again, this siding is on a bit of a slope, so you'll see the trains slowly start picking speed up. Oh, those messages are persistent now, that's good. Like that. What we can do is use this locomotive for other things around here, like shunting. Maybe pushing up the wagons up to Whittier, ready for the other locomotive to take. Whether we use the other locomotive just for passenger or not, or whether we seek to get another locomotive. And we'll just park the locomotive up there, and then put the handbrake on. There's the handbrake. Yeah. See how many passengers are at Whittier. So hopefully it shouldn't be that many. No. Because it's out of timetable. So what we're going to do is we're just going to go do another run. I'm going to do another run then, skip the day, but I won't make you watch through that. So I'll see you in the next episode. If you enjoyed it, leave a comment, leave a like, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.